Welcome to the HFY Vault channel. Remember to like and subscribe if you like the story. Enjoy and take care. The storm outside the alien fortress screamed like a living beast. Lightning cracked across the violet sky, shaking the ground and throwing sharp light through the broken windows. Inside that cold, metallic hall stood a lone human soldier, Corin Hale, shivering, bleeding, and one heartbeat away from death. Behind him, the steel doors were sealed shut. There was no way out. Corin had been running all night. Running from the patrols. Running from the drones. Running from the Empress's soldiers who wanted him dead. And now, he had run straight into the last place a human should ever set foot. A royal chamber. The private domain of Lady Aelira, the Empress's daughter. A dangerous woman. A powerful woman. A woman who did not forgive intruders. Corin's legs trembled. He leaned against a pillar, trying to breathe, trying to stop the bleeding on his shoulder. His vision blurred. And then he heard her. A voice like soft silk brushing against cold steel. "You came here to die, human?" Corin froze. From the shadows, she stepped forward, tall, elegant, glowing faintly with silver markings across her skin. Her long white hair flowed like moonlight behind her. Her eyes were sharp and bright, too intelligent, too calm for a situation like this. She was not afraid of him. She didn't have to be. Lady Aelira was one of the most feared beings in the Empire. Corin swallowed hard. "I didn't mean to enter this place." "Yet you did." Her voice held no anger. Only curiosity. He knew she could kill him with a gesture. Or call guards. Or simply watch him die from his wounds. But instead, she walked closer. "Your body is breaking," she said quietly. "Your blood is on my floor." Corin couldn't think of a reply. His mind was fading. And then unexpectedly Aelira reached out and touched his chest. A gentle touch. A warm touch. Energy pulsed through him. His vision sharpened. His pain eased. He stared at her in shock. "You healed me." "Not fully," she corrected. "Only enough to keep you alive for one night." Corin blinked, confused. Why help me?" Aelira looked at him with an expression he couldn't understand. "Because mercy," she whispered, "is something your kind showed mine once, long ago." That night, she did not allow the guards to take him. She gave him a warm room, basic medical treatment, and food. She even spoke with him, asked why he was being hunted. Corin explained everything. How he discovered a secret about the Empress. How he tried to reveal the truth. How they branded him a traitor. How they swore to execute him. Aelira listened silently, her eyes unreadable. Before he slept, she said only one thing. "You will have mercy for one night, human." Only one. Corin believed her. But he did not understand her real meaning. Not yet. The next morning. Silver sunlight spilled into the chamber, waking Corin from a deep and peaceful sleep. His body felt better than it had in days. He sat up, stretching. Then he remembered where he was. The princess's fortress. Enemy territory. He needed to escape before she changed her mind. He stood and looked toward the door. 2 guards were stationed outside, massive alien warriors with spears made of shimmering plasma. Corin's heart sank. He approached carefully. "I need to leave," he said. The guards did not move. "You cannot pass," one said. "Why not?" "Because Lady Aelira has given strict orders." Corin's stomach tightened. He stepped back into the room, feeling panic rise. And then she appeared. Aelira entered gracefully, the door closing behind her. She studied him with that same calm, thoughtful expression. "You are awake." Yes," Corin replied. "And thank you for the mercy last night. But now I must go. If I stay here, your mother will kill me. Your guards will kill me. Your entire empire wants me dead." Elira tilted her head slightly. My empire obeys me, she said simply. Corin froze. He suddenly realized something terrifying. She was not just a princess. She was the heir. The future ruler. And she had absolute authority here. He swallowed hard. Please. I don't want trouble. I only need to go. You said only one night of mercy. Yes, she said. One night to heal your body. She stepped closer. But I did not heal your freedom. Corin's breath caught. What does that mean? Elira looked at him with eyes that glowed softly like stars in a dark sea. It means, she said gently, you cannot leave. Corin felt his chest tighten. Why? Why would you keep me here? Elira walked past him, her fingers gently brushing his arm. The touch was soft, but her voice was firm. Because you know something dangerous. Something that could break the empire. If you walk out of here, you will die within minutes. I'll take that risk, Corin said. Elira turned sharply. Her voice dropped. You misunderstand. If you leave, I will be forced to kill you. The room felt colder. Corin stared at her, shocked. But, you saved me. Yes. Her expression softened. I did not want you to die like an animal in the dirt. I gave you shelter. Warmth. Safety. Only for one night, Corin whispered. And now, Elira said, you belong to me. Corin stumbled back. Belong? No, I'm not your prisoner. You are not a prisoner, she said softly. Then what am I? Elira stepped close enough that he felt her breath on his skin. A guest, she answered. A protected one. A necessary one. Corin shook his head. This is insane. I have to warn my people. I have to tell them the truth. Elira looked away for the first time, her expression sad. If you tell them what you learned, there will be war. A warrior species cannot survive. People will die anyway if I stay silent. And if you speak, she said, everyone will die. Corin's hands balled into fists. He struggled to stay calm. How long? He asked. How long do you expect me to stay here? Elira met his eyes. For as long as it takes, she whispered. For as long as I need you alive. Corin's heart pounded. Fear mixed with confusion. She wasn't threatening him. She wasn't angry. She was protecting him. But from what? Or from whom? He tried to read her expression. There was something else hidden behind her calm, something human. Something lonely. What do you really want from me? Corin asked quietly. Elira didn't answer at first. Then she placed her hand on his chest again, the same gentle touch from last night. You were the first human who ever spoke the truth to me, she said. The first who did not bow in fear. The first who looked at me like I am not a monster. She looked away, ashamed. I do not want you dead, Corin Hale. And I do not want to be your prisoner. She smiled faintly. Then do not think of yourself as one. Corin shook his head. If you won't kill me, and you won't let me leave, what am I supposed to do? Elira stepped back, her silver markings glowing brighter. You will stay, she said softly. Until the day you stop being afraid of me. Corin stared at her. Elira stared back. Outside, the storm was rising again. Lightning flashed against the walls like a warning. Or maybe a promise. He didn't know what tomorrow would bring. But one thing was certain. She had offered him mercy for one night. And now, she would never let him go.